it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slaughter me stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. The nut paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh? What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get a go retrieve it. The short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time.
flame colder than polars. California bears take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, 45. White. Hey, red. Ready?
Love throwing to start us off. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Red, 38. Cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now finish. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Switch. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Steady, right?
Here's another carry for Barkley. He's got room to roam. It's a race down the right side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Watch the stick.
First down. A gain of 47 yards.
Trail
First
green.
down, Packers.
Claws red. Blue stripe, fuse, yellow. Set.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play action. Jump. Vacates quickly left side. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Take down the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. 50, green. Hey, red. Blue, black. Set, go.
Love out of the shotgun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
22 needle.
Check your heart rate.
Blue, go. Hey, green. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Set, ready. Slide blue, red, 36. Mega, fuse, yellow. Blaster, 6. Ready.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Claws red. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Yellow.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, red.
Reed now, in motion left.
Needle blue. Field black.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Ready, break.
So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Right. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Green jack. Blue striker. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cowboy 80. Check. Reload. Go.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Head to 60. Steady.
Going to the ground again on first. Rolling into enemy territory. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey, no. Ready.
Again to Algier on the inside handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll run now on 2nd down.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
22 meters. 45. Right.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Love from the gun. He's going deep this time. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. White. White. 6. Mega. Hut.
Love now. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Double 38.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 bison. 70 bison.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big game downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They go to Barkley again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now Shuck on 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Let's go now. 18, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Trying for it with Shuck. Throw caught by his running back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something expect to work every time.
Love now on 1st and 10. Kraft has it. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Black Ultra.
First and goal, Green Bay.
10 black, green jack. White, white. Yellow, blue. Go red.
Receiver in motion, going left. To the air with Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.